Hey everyone, today we're back in the weekly pack. This weekly pack is all about the mana synergy and the roll synergy. The roll synergy, as we've seen in past weeklies, when it shows up, it completely dominates the roll synergy. When you have things like Hamster, Yeti, even Bigfoot to generate the rolls or the gold, and then you have Ostrich and what's the Worm of Sand to scale the pets, permanent scaling. Things used to get super out of control, and it was one of the synergies that you just hated to see in the weekly packs. But that's all been solved, because the Ostrich has been nerfed to the ground, it only scales HP, and regardless of that, it's not in this pack. I believe Worm of Sand's in this pack, which I didn't really pay too much attention to. I think that's a good thing, because I typically, when I do pay attention to things like that, I go all in on them. I have plenty of other bonus runs with the mana, with the rolls. We're actually not here for any of that today. This is the weekly video that is not does not go with the synergies. Now there are a couple of other things you can use to help beef your team up, let's say. One of them is the Moose. That's going to come into play in the bonus clips. And this main run here, it's just a different run. It's a run using a pet that you do not see too often. If you do see it, let's say if you see it in custom packs, it's typically the same people playing them over and over, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because you don't see the pets too often. The main pet being the Pacific Fanfish. The Pacific Fanfish holds a special place in my heart because when it first got introduced to the game, I made a whole video on it without realizing I was using it wrong for the entire video. So that's probably, 10 plus runs I did, many successful runs, and I did not notice. And I think the main reason being, I believed it was when you sell a friend, for 3 or more gold, I believe selling the friend would give you the activation. That's not the case. It's having a friendly pet on your team that is worth 3 or more gold when it sells. So the simplest version of that is any level 3 pet counts. When that pet sells at level 3, of course, you're going to get 3 gold back, right? You sell a level 1 pet, you get 1 gold back, level 2 pet, 2 gold back. So if you have a team full of level 3s with your Pacific Fanfish, it will get, essentially 4 activations for the 4 other level 3 pets on your team. Very, very strong when you get to that point. However, getting to that point is the problem. It's very tough. The Pacific Fanfish is really not going to do much in the meantime. But if you get a couple level 3s going, or you get a couple activations, and maybe you get the Fanfish to level 2, now we're talking. So, of course, the whole run starts with the overpowered hatching chick. It's just about every custom pack I have, any weekly pack where it's present, especially a pack like this, where there's really not much to help you along the way other than hatching chick. And it's so consistent, it's so reliable. Honestly, every game I'm playing, you're probably going to see a hatching chick this week. It's just the nature of the beast. So what else do we have on the team? We have a bunch of other potential level ups. And I bring in the Fanfish. I believe this is the first Fanfish I bought all week, and this is the only run I have ran Fanfish. It's very rare I decide to kind of go these teams, and when I do, it's because the Sap Gods offered it on a silver platter. I just so happened to take it, and it just worked out. It's not like I was grinding this team for a long time or anything, but I think it's a very, very viable team, in part because of the pets surrounding the Fanfish that you see on my team right now. You just saw it in action, the Cyclops. When you level a pet to level 2, the Cyclops will give it an extra experience. And of course, we just talked about the hatching chick. If you get the hatching chick to level 3, it is amazing for the Fanfish. Otherwise, I think leaving it at level 2 is great for this weekly. There's not a lot of scaling until late, so taking essentially a free pair every turn is really good. But you see here, I want to work my way to a level 3 hatching chick as quick as possible. Don't care as much about getting the Cyclops onto the Blue Dragon, because who knows when we're going to find a chocolate or another Blue Dragon. Any chocolate we get at this point is probably going to go to the hatching chick, so it just makes sense to sell the Cyclops. Multiple Moose in the shop on turn 9. It hurts the soul not to take them. I'm very happy that I was so disciplined. And Hamster showing up. I mean, all the great things on turn 9 that can really help your run pop off. But we're not interested in any of it. you see what it was. This 10 rolls? Did we just hard roll the whole turn down? And we don't freeze the brain cramp, and there's a reason for that. So I was kind of utilizing the whole pack, every tool at my disposal, and just kind of banking on everything working out for this run to go perfectly. If I spent 3 gold on the brain cramp to freeze it there, you know, I would only have 7 gold at the start of this turn essentially, so not what I wanted to do. I really want to get this hatching chick to level 3. Pacific Fanfish shows up, so of course we're going to take it. And unfortunately, we go another whole turn. You know, we rolled 10 times the previous turn, 7 times this turn. Not doing much. Good thing for us is Brain Cramp can absolutely hold it down. And I'm very, very happy I took the Brain Cramp this run. It's very, very rare that I run Brain Cramp now, ever since the notorious multiple weeklies where Sag absolutely lost his mind. Shout out Sag. I haven't been watching as much you know, YouTube content as I have previously, especially when it comes to, you know, fellow SapTubers and content creators. So I'll have to check in with Sag and catch up on some of his stuff, because I miss it. I need me some laughs. I need me some giggles. I need me some Sag. I was just thinking of like the what Sag calls some of the pets. Like mother's milk, his son the snail. Man, what a throwback. What a throwback. Shout out Sag. Alright, so the plan with the brain cramp, the reason we didn't buy that one, the main reason is because we knew that Kets was in the pack, so basically just free level ups from here on. You see, we finally have the Pacific Fanfish online. It feels so good. It gets big. I didn't quite know how big. I didn't want to do all the maths in my head, even though it's very simple maths. Are we getting 6/6 per level 3? So we're getting 12/12 at the start of battle right now. Which means we will get 18/18, I believe, at the start of this next one, because our blue dragon will be level 3. There is Starfruit, I believe. No, there is the perk on the far right of the shop right now. I don't know what it's called, but it'll give you like a tier 5 or a tier 6 perk. Those are really good. You can get okra, melon, Yggdrasil fruit, you know, even like a tomato or something, but decided to take the honeydew melons just because they were there. It's what's available. I figure if these suckers are scaled up, let's just get some equipment on them. Of course, we have the brain cramp as well with the melon itself. Don't really need any protection on that guy. And yeah, the team is pretty set at this point. Buy the other fanfish, and now we can get one of our fanfish to level 3, it looks like. And then we'll just use the hatching chick to get the back fanfish to level 3 as well. And just hope that this team can, you know, get carried to the promised land by these fanfish. Let's see what we get to here. Our back one gets sniped. That's fine. 45-45, so almost at a 50-50. That's pretty crazy for having no investment other than level ups, considering many of our level ups came for free from the hatching chick. We got 6 experience over 3 turns from the Kets. We really did not have to spend a lot of gold for this team at all. It's probably one of the cheapest teams I've ever had. You know, I'm buying perks. We're still 4 wins away. I'm spamming for perks because there's nothing else I can really buy. And yeah, I'll probably just start looking for some foods in the shop. Maybe start throwing that that perk in the shop that gives you the tier 5 or the tier 6 perks. Usually I blank on the names of stuff, but this time I just don't think I've ever paid attention to what the name of this food or that perk is. Maybe we can catch it towards the end here. I'm gonna guess there's 1 or 2 that come into play. 45-45, our level 2 fanfish is 38-38. They're the 2 biggest units on our team now. We absolutely mow through a Spinosaurus team. Spinosaurus, one of the scariest teams in the pack, scariest pets in the pack. Of course, if you do not have disruption to disrupt the team, you're most likely going to lose to the Spinosaurus. And here we go, just like that, the fanfish showed up, so might as well take them. We get a level 3 fanfish with only 7 trophies, right? We have multiple turns to go. Almost everything has perks. I would heavily consider selling the hatching chick at this point. I just don't think I could make up my mind. So there's no pet that I froze. We just used the item. We got a pancake, and honestly, pancakes are perfect for a brain cramp. It's before battle. He gets the melon in battle. You know, obviously something like a potato would be good as well, but yeah, we'll risk it. We'll risk it for some biscuits. Another honeydew melon shows up. I mean, it's just too perfect, right? Decide to maybe throw the hatching chick up front, but then I decide, you know what, the hatching chick, 25 attack on the stake with the 7 attack it has, 32 attack. Then you get about 20 attack with this blue dragon after it gets hit by the hatching chick. That should take out a 50-50. So there's one 50-50. Brain cramp will obviously follow up as well. So between those three, that's a 50-50. And then we have two 50-50s left with honeydew melon. Sounds like a good plan to me. Very rare I put the strongest pets in the back, but I was very scared about the Spinosaurus teams as well as the Trumpet teams. So you see there, we actually have poor trades, but our honeydew melon blocks the Mimic Octopus Snipe, our 50-50 fanfish in the back that got sent down to 1 HP from the skunk. For once, it was not a back banana that got me the win. It was a back honeydew melon. 4 gold left. I should probably just buy the soft ice because there's not much I can do. Fortunately for us, another mana potion comes up, which I think is probably the best thing we could have found. It's kind of awkward just throwing mana potions on random pets at the end. But when your team's this set and this strong, everything has perks. There's not much food we can buy. Yeah, it's just so good. Unfortunate trades, but when you got 2 absolute Goliaths in the back, pretty easy win. Full level 3 team, which was very satisfying. I know that's like, when you first start playing the game, that's one of the most satisfying things. You're like, oh, if I can just level up everything on my team, it'd be great. Now it's like I pretty much leave most stuff at level 2. Very rare to get stuff level 3, especially like the majority of my team. Feels good, feels good. So, first bonus clip here. We're going to have a couple quick bonus clips and then ride off into the sunset with another epic run. Like I said, we're going to have a lot of moose action. 9 trophies, 3 hearts. I had this eagle owl. I believe it's an early eagle owl. I got called out in my blind runs, rightfully so. I skipped like multiple early eagle owls, which is one of the strongest pets if you can get it to pop off. I think the reason I skipped it was because I had played a lot of eagle owl with the Egyptian vulture shenanigans recently. I don't even know if I've released all those videos because I still have the iteration adding the tiger, which I didn't have in my previous iteration. So as strong as that combo was, there is more to come, I'm pretty sure. If not, just more Foo Dog, Egyptian Vulture, Red Panda shenanigans. So that was a quick clip there, just kind of showing I rearranged the team. We had the Minotaur, call it Minotaur, obviously, but the Haps Minotaur. I caught myself always calling it that when I first started making content, and I was like, why do I say it like an English person? And I was like, oh, it's because of Haps, that makes sense. It's just kind of funny. So here is another bonus clip, and this will quickly follow into the final bonus clip. A very recurring theme here, but this team I thought was so hilarious. So here again, another level 3 hatching chick with 8 trophies, 2 hearts. We just sell it off. Level 3 skunk, level 3 geometric tortoise. They're almost capped out on health. What a scary combo, right? You have like the dolphin skunk combos, you have the fossa woodpecker. When you can reduce the health of potentially a 50-50 unit down to 1, and then just get a little chip snipe to knock it out, it feels good. But the battles have to work out, so it's not a guaranteed win when you're running, less than 5 pets, but if you can get the favorable trades, then you can make the battles look pretty funny. Chocolate here, honestly, I don't care about it. Probably just roll. Yep. I think I was looking for more geometric tortoise at this point. It's all I really cared about. I kind of wanted to do like I guess you can say I wanted a 5-of-a-kind geometric tortoise. But yeah, this last battle, it's the Caladrius team. They're banking on getting multiple mana triggers. And when you have a team like this, it just totally cancels it out. So here we go. It is turn 10. 7 trophies, 4 hearts. We have a 1.5 leveled moose. We're looking for a moose level up. We get the moose level up. That means one thing and one thing only. It means we're going to sell off the whole team. What we keep exactly, I'm just interested to see what happens to this Emperor Tamarin here. What's going to happen with this Tamarin? We're not selling it yet, and we should probably sell it now. Oh no, we can keep it, because then if it gets scaled, we just transfer at least a portion of those stats to the next geometric tortoise we see. So how many geometric tortoises are we going to find in this run? Are they going to get maxed out to 50 health? Are we going to be able to level them? Well, you'll just have to hang around and vibe out to the music to find out. So if you hung around this long, I really do appreciate it. Let me know what you think about this weekly pack. As always, have a fantastic day. We'll catch you in the next one.